In this study that was just published in June 2025 from the International Journal of Innovative Research in Medical Science, it says the association between COVID-19 vaccination and neuropsychiatric conditions, I would include into that neurodegeneration conditions, I'm seeing since the vaccine came out, many people reporting all kinds of neurological issues. And I view the neuropsychiatric conditions as part of the nervous system and as part of neurodegeneration. But in here, the numbers are pretty wow. And this was a study that looked at VAERS, the Vaccine Adverse Event Reporting System. And it was assessed by Dr. James Thorpe, Dr. Peter McCullough, and they dove deep into this vaccine adverse event reporting system. By the way, what we know about that is that about 1% of all vaccine complications, reactions are ever reported. So this is about 1% of the total of likely what's going on out there. And we know that from previous studies that went and said, hey, how many people actually put the time into going and putting the information in there? But there's still a lot of information in there. And this is what they found. Comparing the mRNA vaccines like Pfizer and Moderna to traditional flu shots, the data revealed risks that are impossible to ignore. Key highlights: homicidal ideation, 25 times more likely. Suicidal thoughts, 150 times more likely. Schizophrenia, 315 times more likely. Psychosis, 440 times more likely. Dementia, 140 times more likely. Brain clots, a jaw dropping, 3,000 times more likely. Depression, 530 times more likely. Violent behavior, 80 times more likely. Cognitive decline, 115 times more likely. And delusions, 50 times more likely. So this is happening on a regular basis. We'll have the data for you there. And this is the reason why there's been a shakeout and why we're looking at the CDC and saying, how could this possibly have ever happened? And we need to look at who is in charge and how did this get through. And by the way, go and look for the video where I talk about the emergency use authorization and the study that was retracted that allowed this mRNA technology, biological experimental shot, never used on humans. How did it get through? That's how it got through, because there was a flawed study, a study that was fake, fraudulent, and was later retracted. And because of that, that's how it got pushed through. If you want to get more information, go to neuro-biomedicine health systems.com.